Dude, you ever have one of those days where you wake up tired? You ever have one of those days where you wake up hungry? I got a new one today. I woke up itchy. I've never had it happen before. I woke up, got a cup of coffee, and then I was like, you know what? It's a little itchy. Just a little itchy down here. I'm a little itchy over here. Little itchy over here. And then I was like, you know what? I wonder if it's one of those situations where it's the itch, the scratch that begets the itch. You know what I mean? Like the more I scratch it, the more it itches. And then I got a little itch on my leg, I scratch it, and then my back is like, oh, I'm a little itchy. And then when I indulge the itch on my back, it's like, oh, like my neck's a little itchy. Then I scratch my neck and it's like, hey, it's itchy all over, man. It's not that bad actually. It's like a 2 out of 10, but still, it's remarkable. It's worth remarking upon. Hello, Don Beer. How you enjoying this weather? What's it gonna? It's gonna be 21 degrees today, Celsius. Let me take a look. I would say partly cloudy, but honestly, that's kind of like ideal weather. Warm weather, cloudy, but no rain. That's the dream. I like when a little sun pokes out in the afternoon so you can feel that vitamin D getting absorbed, but scabies symptoms. Intense itching and a pimple-like skin rash. How do I tell if I have scabies? Itching, mainly at night. Itching is the most common symptom. Rash. Many people get the scabies rash. Thick crusts on the skin? I do not have that. I do not have thick crusts on the skin. Do I have a pimple somewhere on my body? Yes. I would say pretty much like 100% of the time. You get one like on my face, or you want on like an elbow, or like the inside of my elbow or something like that, or on the back of my neck, or there's usually like one somewhere. He's human. Do you feel tired in the morning? No, not really. No more than the average person, I would say. Any scabies doctors? Any dermatologists in the chat? Scabies is an itchy skin condition caused by a tiny burrowing mite called Sarcoptes scabii. I feel like I don't have that because that sounds gross. If it was like it's a hormonal imbalance that causes you to itch, I would be like, yeah, that sounds like it could be me. A mite burrowing under my skin, I would be surprised. However, this next sentence: scabies can spread quickly through close physical contact in a family, child care group, nursing home, or prison. Two of those actually apply to me: family and child care group. And prison, maybe. Well, like my own prison. Like, when I cry out to God seeking only his decision, Gabriel stands there confirming I've created my own prison. Can I ask you an honest question? Why'd they call this shit the Mayo Clinic? It sounds like the sister restaurant to the Heart Attack Grill. Why is it called the Mayo Clinic? Mayo is a family name. William Worrell Mayo, a frontier doctor, settled his young family in Rochester, Minnesota. I knew it. Can you imagine going to get a regular injection by Dr. Mayo? I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it with a straight face. I would have to change my primary practice. NL, when are you visiting the Mega Chippy? So here's the thing. You might think that I don't know what that is. I follow Rate My Takeaway. It's actually, I feel like it's taught me a lot about British cuisine. I didn't realize that, like, when you get a takeaway in North America, typically every dish comes in its own container, its own styrofoam or like an aluminum tin with a little paper cup or a paper cap, I should say, et cetera, et cetera. I didn't realize that British takeaway, apparently, you just pay like £40 and then you get an enormous aluminum cake pan with all this shit just shoved in it. Just like an absolute display of bedlam. Just the bottom layer is just like, chow mein, and then there's like 5 different points inside of the takeaway that have like, here's a mugu gai pan, here's chicken balls, here's blah blah, here's blah blah. I didn't realize that's called a 5-in-1. Those are just dog shit takeaways. Is this true? It's usually a special on the menu. They're all like that? No, I don't believe that. I'm just saying. They call it a munchie box? They call it a munchie box? What the hell? It's time for your daily I Love England. I wish it was real. I mean, like, I know this is great React Andy content, but if you just go to, like, the Rate My Takeaway Twitter accounts, there's some absolutely, like, disgusting garbage. Like, just join me here at twitter.com/ratemytakeaway. June 1st, tandoori grilled wings. Honestly, doesn't look that crazy. It doesn't look that bad. Binley Mega Chippy is larger than I would expect, but it looks fine. Cheesy Chips and Beans by Abby B. What the hell is this? It's just a can of baked beans poured on top of a scrambled egg, poured on top of some French fries. It looks like a damn disaster, man. Quick gyro for lunch. That's not how you pronounce that. That looks delicious. That looks pretty tasty, quite honestly. Then you scroll down a little further. Breakfast pizza. Doesn't look too bad. Chicken burger. Not my style, but it could be worse. But what is this? Belly Buster box by Mark H. It's just a box full of like brown breakfast foods. It has 4 loose fried eggs sitting in the box. It's just a pizza box bursting at the seams with fried pork products. Like, the eggs are touching the cardboard. Chicken curry and chips. It's horrendous, man. Not all of it is horrendous, but some of it is horrendous. Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna start by playing Card Shark today. I'm setting your expectations. We don't need Reddit threads in 3 days. More Card Sharks? It seemed like he was having a good time with it. I just wonder what happened. And then 7 comments down, is all about how things used to be better in 2013 when you were 8 years old. Now that you're 19 and, you realize that you were born just to work and pay taxes, like, life isn't as magical as it seemed in 2013. We're gonna check it out. We're going to see how we feel about it. I'm not saying we're going to complete the whole thing. We're doing a little Northern Lion tries, if you will, okay? And after that, I don't know what we're going to play. I would expect maybe some Sporkle, because I have so much Isaac like in the hopper, but I'm not going to say we're not going to play Isaac, because I've been having a good time playing Isaac. Okay, so Chips, Cheese, and Curry by Michael M. It's just it's just vile. Explain yourselves. Chinese munchbox. Are you seeing what you're naming these things? Obviously, you're not seeing the food. I'm painting a picture for you, audio only, out of my own convenience. England, you got a lot of explaining to do. I'll be honest, some of this doesn't look that bad. Like, for example, Fish and Chips by Robert F. That looks okay. Battered Jumbo Lincolnshire Sausage, Savoy Chips, Scraps, and Curry Sauce by Graham W. That does not look right. That is just, wait, what the hell? If you'll just allow me here, because I am just flabbergasted. England be like, we have a rich culinary cuisine. We invented cheddar cheese. Also, our sausages are to die for. What the hell is this? What is this sausage? Is it unwrapped? Is that still in like a rubber container? Which one is the... Okay, I see there is a battered sausage. That's on the very tippy top. Then Savoy. So that's the Savoy. What is Savoy? That's a balloon. Yes, it does look like a balloon. It's a kind of hot dog. Is it cooked? Is it wrapped? And then, okay, the fries, look, I understand fries in North America, fries in England look different. I'm not going to pass judgment because I haven't experienced it. But then scraps? So the scraps are just... It's just the shit out the fryer that like fell off when you were cooking the other stuff. Scraps are so good. Scraps are amazing. They are like fried onions, but they're not fried onions, are they? It's just like... It's just batter. It's just fried batter, right? It's like well done funnel cake. It's just bits of batter that fell off. England is crazy, man. Like, I'm not saying we don't have messed up stuff here. I've never seen that like fire hydrant sausage before in my life, though. Apparently, we're doing a React Andy segment here just because I'm flabbergasted at some of the stuff that I'm seeing. Like, let me... And you can be the judge of this, okay? Because I'm not from England. This, to me, this looks pretty good. I can't complain. I don't even have any criticism that I offer would be from a place of bad faith, okay? Because, oh, well, I'd like to have some malt vinegar with it. Oh, I think maybe the fish is a little overcooked. No, that looks pretty tasty. But then there's some other shit that you see on this that, okay, I'm not even going to touch that one because you're going to say that looks good, and I don't want you to have to debase yourself. It won't take me long to find one. I promise you that. It will not take me long to find one. Like, for example, what on earth is this? What is this waking nightmare? What is this beef abomination? Maybe that's not fair. Maybe you're going to say I'm cherry picking. Okay. Like I'll try to give you like a reasonable, like a fair and balanced viewpoint. Let me tell you, this right here. Ideally, I wouldn't want to pick this up as a takeaway. Maybe I could get it cooked from the store and then I would warm it up in my own oven. That looks pretty tasty. I got, even though, like I don't know if those are turnips or sweet potatoes, even though that doesn't tickle my fancy that much, I would eat this for sure. There's some actual, like colors in this. I can't even start, like, this is not even fair. It's not just the It's not just the photo of the food, it's also like the setting. Like the dim lighting and the it's staged against the outlet. They didn't even move the paper out of the damn mise en place. Like, I mean, what is who like? So this came in a wrapper from a takeaway. Who would willfully buy this for themselves? And what is on top of the top beef patty, man? Is that a flan? I don't understand. Who would willfully get this for themselves? Why are there so many things called Chinese Munchbox? Look, okay, now this is again where I just have to ask some questions. Okay? Like I understand the full English is not my favorite breakfast, but you're welcome to disagree. I don't know why the photo is taken by a Game Boy camera, but who would order this? Like this is you order this for what? Two people? And then you divvy it up from the pizza box. There's something that is just so disgusting for me about like a fried egg just sitting on top of aluminum foil. There's just like four loose fried eggs rattling around in the Papa John's box. I don't maybe that's a me thing. It just seems weird. I think the absolutely overcooked stuff on the side is just that's just a terrible photo of blood pudding is my guess. I'm also realizing I got to be careful about the full screen Twitter because every once in a while you'll be on Twitter and in the replies to a popular post it'll just be like a lady bearing her breasts. So I gotta do some quality control on this, okay, before I put it up on the screen. Show us, show us. Well, I haven't seen any yet. I promise. I'll show you. If I see them, I'll show you. I have to be honest. Yes, a lot of these, when I originally followed this account, most of them were horrendous. A lot of them now don't seem like that bad. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's some that just like I feel bad because this is clearly a working man, okay? But at the same time, you gotta just treat yourself better than this. It's just a 6-inch tall aluminum dish. It's French fries, a can of baked beans. The cheese isn't even melted. It's not uniformly distributed at all. There's just like a big clump on the right side. You're the number one card shark streamer. I'm gonna get to it, okay? I got a little sidetracked. Okay, it's 9. We should get started. It's 9:30. We should get started. Oh, but this is good content too. Maybe just one more. I'm not saying Canada doesn't have gross food, but like poutine looks better than this. I can't even. No, I'm not even gonna touch this one. That's just a turd on a plate. And we don't need to debase ourselves by going down to that level. I'm not going to lie to you. There are some good ones. There are some that look delicious. I think I showed some of them off earlier. But I'm genuinely just scrolling to look at the most fucked up shit that Brighton has to offer. Like, and again, I'm not trying to be like too much of a hater necessarily, but what is this? This will be the last one here. England, explain yourself, please. It's fried rice with chicken on top of it. There's some gravy on the chicken, and then half the plate is made of French fries. That looks great. That looks amazing. What are you talking? Are you joking? That actually looks good. This is like a citizenship test. If you say this looks good, I don't need to play Where You At Wednesday. I already know where you're from. This looks fantastic. Why are there French fries? I'm not. It's not even from a health perspective. It's just from a balance perspective. The whole plate is covered in starch. And then there's like a thimble-sized serving of protein with gravy on top of it. Like what? I explain poutine. I mean, this is poutine basically, but nobody would serve it beside fried rice. If Malv was like, "Hey, check this out! I made poutine fried rice," I would be like, "You need to leave your house." Like you and not like touch grass. I mean like literally you need to go out for your own well-being. The fries are going to get soggy? Why are the fries there to begin with? It doesn't make it I don't understand. Those are masala fries. Come on, man. They got a little garam masala and Chinese five spice shaken on top. You're like, now they're appropriate to put with the meal? It's nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Anyway, so let's rate my takeaway. Chips are a common side at Chinese takeaway in England. Is this true? We do like Chinese restaurants in Canada typically have French fries, hot dogs, hamburgers, and chicken fingers on the menu. But it's when you bring either your child or your parent to the Chinese restaurant and they go, "What? Chicken sauce and rice sounds a little exotic for me. Can I just get the hamburger and French fries, please?" Chicken and banana. Okay, Card Shark. Card Shark. I'm booting it up. Let's rate my takeaway. Twitter.com/rate my takeaway. It's booting. Relax. Whoa. I saw someone say, "Should I go watch another Card Shark streamer?" Hold on. Steady, lads. Steady, lads. Don't get your chips and your fried rice mixed together with curry sauce on top, okay? We're gonna get there. I just need to find the screen region. Ooh, Card Shank. Hold on, that'd be a good bit to start the video. Ooh,